Even before your first career day in school, you knew you wanted to be a Major League Baseball player. You crushed the ball off a tee, dominated Little League. Fast forward to high school, and you can do it all on the diamond. The road to the show should be a breeze, right? Think again. Out of over 450,000 high school athletes a year, 8% will play in college. After that, it gets even tougher. Only 5% of college players get drafted, and just 14% of those drafted actually make it to the majors. So after high school, you're looking at a 0.062% chance of making it to the big leagues. Too much math? Look at it this way. It's harder to get here than it is to get here. Ready to be the next Rocket, Swanson, or Skeens? To be the next Helton, Cruz, or Cole? Think you got what it takes to keep pushing beyond what others think is possible? To leave your mark on the game forever? Ready to pave your road to the show? Let's go.
Welcome to High School Baseball on the Show, live from Rush Peak Field. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'll be bringing you all the action here on Senior Day. We'll get a chance today to see these upperclassmen play their last regular season game, one last opportunity to show off their skills and celebrate their high school careers in front of their beloved hometown fans. We're just about ready to get started. Next to hit, Jamie Payne. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Foul ball there. Today, of course, Senior Day, a time of reflection for these athletes, including the young man at the plate, who is no doubt looking back on the path that brought him here. Left field getting pretty deep.
Get out, ball, get out.
Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A 3-run home run, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 3-0. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. Welcome back, folks, and just a reminder that this is a 7-inning game here at the high school level. Payne, pro scouts are currently projecting him to be a late-round pick in the upcoming draft. He'll definitely have a shot at playing pro ball, but the college route might be the better choice. Now this is a laser to left. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Everything came together on that swing. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Got him looking. One gone, bottom of the third inning. And the next batter, Rico Montanez. One-two now. Runner on the go. Swings and flares it. Base hit. And no thought of testing that arm in right. Despite the runner moving on the pitch, it's now first and second. And here's the first baseman, Richie Vaughn. Runner takes off for third, and that'll load the bases. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Digging in, Darren Woodson. In the dirt.
1-1.
They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. But the runners do not advance. Welcome back to Rush Peak Field. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jamie Payne. Ripped, but it curls foul. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch.
Hey, nice shot, that's a linea.
Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
The batter number 22, second baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Messer. Runner on the move. Next one's popped in the air into right. Makes the grab. Here's the throw. Now a throw to first. Runner won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Now batting
and now the shortstop, Jamie Payne. Back in the first inning, went deep for a 3-run blast. A really big impact early on in this game. And it goes just foul. The 0-1. And that's a base hit. 1 run comes across. Another run scores. Coming to the plate. Relay throw home. It's offline and the run scores. And it's 9-2. Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Joe Messer. And the runner takes off for third. Grounds it to short. Dives, but it's off the glove. Throw comes in too late, and the batter reaches safely.
Now batting right field.
Next to hit, Rico Montanez. Now here's the 0-2. Now a flare off the bat. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and the runner scores. And they now lead by 9. Gets the job done as he brings home a pair.
Now
nice
batting,
job of bad ball
second
hitting with
baseman,
2 strikes there.
Martin.
Sometimes the best plan is to just put it in play and see what happens. 2-1 now. On the ground, 2 ball. Safe at first as they can't make the play. To the top of the order we go. Next is the designated hitter, Percy Watt. The 3-0 pitch. Line drive, and it's caught. That ends the inning and prevents things from getting out of hand. Payne was simply remarkable in this one, helping his team get the win on Senior Day. What an unreal performance on a day he'll never forget. With scouts and college coaches looking on, he put on a hitting display for the ages, proving that he has the skill set to play at the next level. Welcome to the show. It's the high school playoffs live from Rush Peak Field. Both these teams have battled their way through a grueling season, showcasing their skills, determination, and passion for the game. Now it's time for them to leave it all on the field in pursuit of the championship. First pitch coming up next. So digging in,
Batting
Isaiah
third,
McAllister.
Right fielder, Isaiah McAllister.
Get this guy out of here.
Hey, 1 out here. We got 1.
Be patient.
Double play time. Let's turn it.
Hey, come on now. Come on.
Here's the 1-2 offering. Ground ball, left side, could be 2. safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Now it's the shortstop, Jamie Payne. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp
Hey,
here.
get your pitch. No one better up there, kid.
Foul ball there.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
That one smashed to left field. Makes the catch. One down. Bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop, Jamie Payne.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Get down, get down.
Line drive, and it's caught. Nobody on with one out. Garlobo now at the plate.
Be patient.
The 0-1. On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. He's in there. Runner at first with
Batter
one
number
gone.
13,
Now up,
shortstop.
Jamie Payne.
Jamie Payne.
Hey, clutch up for us, kid. Here we go.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Grounder might be two. Off balance speed, there's one. And that's two. Welcome back to playoff baseball from Rush Peak Field. The batter now, William Chow. Ground ball to short. Payne. Throw, picked it first, out. We head back to the top of the order,
Hey, your
and
turn.
now the
Drive it
center
in.
fielder,
Clutch up
Jarrett
for us.
Kramer. This one in the air to right. And it falls! Headed for the plate. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off. Payne really struggled in this one, but most importantly, his team is headed to the state championship. I'm sure he'll learn from this experience and arrive focused to try and bring home the title. And your final score here today, 2-1 for our whole... Hello and welcome to this year's grand finale of high school baseball. It's the state championship game. Live from Birdseye Field, I'm Ben Gelman. After a season filled with triumphs and challenges, it all comes down to this. The two best teams in the state clash for the ultimate prize. First pitch coming up next. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jamie Payne. And you'd have to think
Batting
that
third,
a breakthrough might be
shortstop,
coming here.
Jamie Payne.
for a good one. Drive it, kid.
Here's a laser out to left. Makes the play. Runner tags at second. He thought about third, but won't take the chance and heads back to second. To the bottom of the first we go. Now a chance for Antonio Cano. On the ground, out to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Hitting isn't always pretty, but you'll take an infield single the same as you'll take a laser into the gap.
All right, come
He
on
showed
now, let
good
it fly.
hustle there to earn the base hit. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. A solo blast. And they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 1-0. What a fun trip around the bases for him with the lead changing hands on that homer. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. Go-ahead run on
batter,
base.
number 13,
Payne,
shortstop,
the next to hit.
Jamie
Picked
Payne.
up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. On the ground to third. Collects. Throw to first in time. As they... Welcome back, folks, and just a reminder that this is a 7-inning game here at the high school level. Out to short, Payne. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting left fielder, Willie Curran.
Antonio Ojeda now at the plate.
Center fielder number 14, Antonio Ojeda.
0-2, and the delivery.
2-2-2.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1, and that's all they'll get. I think that was the safe, smart play. They take the sure out and keep the runner out of scoring position. No outs, runner at first.
no one better up
Jamie
there.
Payne
Nope.
digs in
The
now.
batter, number
He's
13,
already homered in
shortstop,
this ball game.
Jamie Payne.
A laser into the outfield. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Two down and a runner at second base. Bruce Reese will hit next. Now a flare off the bat. And that's it. They're state champions. A perfect ending to an incredible season. Payne with a solid all-around performance on the biggest stage, helping lead his team to the ultimate prize. What a run for this team, all the way to the state title. This is a day they'll never forget. The young prospect proved he has the talent to continue his baseball journey well beyond the high school ranks.
All right, welcome back to Studio 3 here at MLB Network. It's Greg Amsinger and my guy, Harold Reynolds. Are you ready for the MLB Draft Combine?
I love it, man. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It's always so exciting. It's right around the corner. What can we expect from this year's event, Harold?
Well, the biggest thing, obviously, you got the top talent in the country coming here to the Combine. You got all 30 teams represented. You have scouts and executives who are making the decisions. I think the biggest thing overlooked is the time they spend talking with the players.
Right.
But obviously, you'll have the evaluations on the field, and we'll dive into that in a second.
It's not just a 24-hour event. This is a 4-day event held at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. It really allows for those scouts you just mentioned to evaluate these players from both a traditional scouting perspective, let's call it the old eye test. We like the old eye test.
Yeah.
And with advanced tracking technologies and metrics, which are also very important.
Well, the metrics has really taken over, and teams are really using the metrics to be able to separate guys. Look, it doesn't matter what league you played in. You might have hit 500, but another guy played in another league, he hit 500, but you don't know how to evaluate those together. So the metrics come in to be a big part of that. So you're going to see the spin rates, the exit velocities, clearly the old school, how hard does somebody throw miles per hour. So those are the metrics that they will be going by and being able to measure guys.
And what about days 2 through 4? What's unique about that?
Well, the uniqueness of 2 through 4 are games where you get all this top talent and they play together on the same field at the same time. So I got a kid from Florida playing against a kid from Oregon, and you get a chance to really get the true evaluation in games. So days 2 through 4 are games.
Sounds fun.
Oh, it's awesome.
Should be another great MLB Draft Combine this year. We're looking forward to it, obviously. We can't wait to see who grabs our attention. We'll see you in Arizona.
The road to Major League Baseball dreams makes a stop here at the MLB Draft Combine, live from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. With Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Jessica, we have a prospect here. He just wrapped up his season. Now he gets a chance to perform in front of the pro scouts. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, first of all, how cool is it that he's able to showcase his skills on this stage at a major league park? Plus the athleticism to pick up the bat, show off your skills as a hitter, and then also grab a glove and be able to go out in the field. I really believe this is the biggest opportunity to prove that he can showcase at the pro level.
Now, you were a player that thrived under pressure. This is a pressure-packed environment. How does he block it out?
You know, he's going to have to embrace those nerves, embrace that pressure, all the eyeballs that are on him, especially as he goes from hitting to taking the field.
All right, let's go down on the field for more. This is where the scouts really start paying attention to what these prospects have in their arsenal, Jessica.
Robert, this is a huge opportunity in this young guy's career. I mean, scouts, realistically, they're looking for confidence in the batter's box. They also want to see balance, rhythm, timing of his swings. They're also looking to see his ability to hit the ball to different parts of the field.
We are seeing a pretty impressive performance here, Jessica.
Yeah, one of the most impressive performances that we've seen. He's got a short, compact swing, allows him to make quick adjustments. Watch how his hands beautifully stay inside the ball. He's got that good balance, keeps his weight back, and then has that explosive move to the ball.
That's nice work up there. The scouts love a hitter who's this polished already before he begins pro ball.
Such an impressive display of a combination of that technique and strength at the plate. His swings are smooth, and he's got a ton of pop in the bat. This performance could seriously elevate his draft stock.
Jessica, let's move on to the shortstop. This is the position that has the flash. This is the quarterback of the infield.
Robert, these are your flat-out gamers. It's an opportunity for the scouts to focus on his footwork, on body control, glove-to-hand transfer, and, of course, arm accuracy. And let's not forget about that arm strength. At the MLB level, players average over 86 miles an hour. Are you kidding me? That's some impressive numbers for these prospects to try and reach as they develop as pros.
So far, what's your assessment of this session? How's he doing?
Robert, teams are looking for a sure thing at shortstop, and it's been a struggle for him. He's got a ways to go.
Yeah, he seems to be struggling with confidence, but there is time if he can turn it around.
Look, if he can finish strong, he's showing he's got some potential. You see some defensive strength, but also there's a lot to improve on before a team can realistically commit to him.
All right, back here with Jessica Mendoza. And Jessica, this young prospect just wrapped up day one, the hitting, the fielding. What did you think of his performance?
You know, the biggest thing is day one, he got the nerves out of the way. I mean, he was able to showcase as a hitter and as a fielder, and knowing his work ain't done yet, he's got some games coming up.
That's right. These prospects on day two, they're going to be going head-to-head. Until then, for Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Thanks for joining us at the MLB Draft Combine in Phoenix, Arizona.
Welcome to Game 1 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show, live from Chase Field in Arizona, home of the Diamondbacks. I'm Ben Gelman. After yesterday's drills, today is the first opportunity for these prospects to show what they can do in a live game situation. First pitch coming up next. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the dish, Jamie Payne. Payne, competing here at the MLB Draft Combine, fresh off of winning a high school state championship. I'm sure that was an awesome experience for him. This one in the air to right. Hauls it in, one away. One gone, runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Jamie Payne. Lined, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. So digging in, Brian Yu. 0-2, rocks and fires. There goes the runner. Swing, soft line drive. The throw to second, back to first. Double play. Nice job to get over, and that ends the inning. So no runs. On 2 hits, no errors. First and second with one away. Now the third baseman, Bobby Holloway. To the right side. Base hit. And here comes the runner. Fires to the plate. It's offline and the run scores. It's 5-3. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jamie Payne. 1 for 2. Left field getting pretty deep. That one's carrying. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Made the hurdler pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And they slice into that lead. It's 8-5. If they keep hammering away like that, this game could get interesting in a hurry. That swing had the right launch angle to make a difference, and they're back within shouting distance now with momentum on their side. Man on at first, and the next batter, Alec Lorenz. Hit on the ground, might be 2. On the run, sends it over to first. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. So up next, Jamie Payne. He's already homered in this ballgame. Base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Brian Yu. 3-1, here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Now a pop-up on the infield. Lorenz. Makes the catch. Here's the left fielder, Nixon Wang. Runner on the go. Right through there for the strikeout. And that is out number 3. Runner at first, Jamie Payne now at the plate. That one is absolutely pummeled. Bangs off the wall. Throw comes in, runner stops. Second and third, nobody out. And he's out on the tag. And now the first baseman, Eli Vincent. Now here's the 0-2. Soft contact in the air. Makes the catch. Inning over. Payne played great despite the team loss. Collected 4 hits, one of them a home run. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day, even if your team does wind up losing. Welcome to Game 2 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show. Back here in the desert, now it's the shortstop, Jamie Payne. Runner on base to start the inning. Brian Yu digs in now. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. There goes the runner in the dirt. To second for one, way too high. Hung up in a rundown now, and they tag the runner for the out. So with a runner at second and one away, Jamie Payne the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a base hit right there. Coming to the plate. Relay throw comes across to score. It's 3-2. Here's the center fielder, Brian Yu. Kicks and delivers. Runner on the move. On the ground, Vizcaino. Off balance speed, there's one. Throw to first, but not in time. 2 away and a runner at first. Now, Jamie Payne. Hit hard on a line. And that is out number 3. Back here at Chase Field, at the plate, Jesus Iglesias. Out to short. Can't come up with it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this one. You can't get stiff out there and let the ball get the best of you. He's probably frustrated about that one. The best pros are able to move past it and make the plays going forward. We'll see how he responds. This one's scorched to center but caught on a line. Back here in the desert, and here's the catcher, Ashton McNeil. On the ground, out to short, Payne. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. And the tying run at second. Ground ball, this one should do it. Vizcaino out to end it, and they strand the tying and go-ahead runs to earn the win. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. Welcome to Game 3 of the MLB Draft. And now the center fielder, Nate Mooney. Out to short. It's through for a hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jamie Payne. In the air to left center. Makes the grab on the run. Left aboard. They're behind here, 2-0. 2 away here, nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Peter McDaniel.
1-1-1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So they make short work of them. And now the shortstop, Jamie Payne. This one is labeled. Way back there. Gone. That ball was crushed. Made them pay for that one. And now they're out front. It's 3-2. That's easy power he's showing up there. Hammered that one up over the wall in the opposite gap, and that is rare territory. Not many hitters with the pop to do that. Great swing. 2 outs, runner on first base. And here's the catcher, Bernardo Cortez. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out to short. Payne. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Jamie Payne getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this ballgame. Swinging a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep. It's a one-hopper off the wall, should be extra bases. And here comes the runner. Relay, throw home, but it's offline. It's 4-4. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Next up, Brian Yu.
Runner, runner, runner.
And a ground ball to first. Hensley takes it to first for the out. Here's the left fielder, Nixon Wang. On 0-1, the delivery. In the dirt. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. So with 1 away, the bases are loaded. Payne digs in now. He's already gone yard in this game. Swing and a drive. One runs in, and that one's off the wall. Touchdown! Brian Yu will hit next. And the 2-2. Line drive, and it's caught. To second with the throw, and no chance to get back. It's a double. Now at the dish, Trevor Hensley. The 0-1. Double play ball to second. There's one. Double play. That is outstanding defense. That's a very smooth play coming across the bag at second. He makes the bare hand play look very easy. Teams are looking for effective play, not necessarily flashy play, but he had both right there. Base is empty with 2 out. Now the third baseman, Elmer. Sliced the other way, that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Now the left fielder, Carlos Vasquez. 0-2 now. Got him. And that wraps it up this afternoon. That concludes this year's MLB Draft Combine. It was a pleasure watching these young talents get a chance to showcase their skills and boost their draft stocks. I, for one, cannot wait to see what the future holds for these players and for our sport.
With the 10th pick of the third round, the Milwaukee Brewers select Jamie Payne, a shortstop from the East Region.
Okay, so another pick off the board here in the early rounds of this draft, and another high school player who has had a lot of scouts watching him throughout the spring and summer. What do you take away from this pick, Harold? What do you think of this kid?
Well, he's really promising talent. A lot of folks did not project him, folks being the scouts, did not project him in the top echelon like the first round, but he's got crazy talent. This is a guy you take a chance on. And so that's what happened here. You're hoping that maybe he hits his stride in your organization.
Strong verbal commitment to one of the nation's best college baseball programs. Is signability an issue? Where do you think he ends up going?
Well, I think it's an issue because he's still in that developmental stage. So is it an issue? I think it's more of a what might happen. And I could see it going either way. Signing in pro ball, getting the right team that can develop you, or go to the right college program that's going to develop you and you get a chance to get those reps.
Well, that's a decision for another day. Right now, he's at his draft party celebrating getting drafted. Congrats.
Greetings from the ballpark at Omaha. MLB The Show brings you Game 1 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the Vanderbilt Commodores taking on the South Carolina Gamecocks. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, today, one of college baseball's brightest stars looks to spring up draft boards at his team's quest for a national championship.
Yeah, Boog, I'm really looking forward to seeing how he handles it. What an amazing opportunity in a high-stakes setting. Biggest week of his young career.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go now? Here's the second baseman, Beckett Singh.
The second baseman, Beckett Singh.
Be patient. Give him a chip.
Up the middle. Payne. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
That one hit to right. Mullen brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. On the board first, it's 1-0. Now it's going to be Beckett Singh. On the ground to the left. Whips it to first on the run, and they get the out.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Jamie Payne steps in now for the Gamecocks. That one ripped. Spears going back. Gone! That ball was crushed. That one felt good. It's 3-1. You know, Singy, this is one of those moments they'll talk about for years. He's loving every second of that celebration with his teammates.
Yeah, Boog, that's some high-end joy right there. And nothing like creating lifelong memories on the biggest collegiate stage. This is his last run, doing everything he can to try and bring home a championship for his school.
Absolutely awesome.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off.
Now
could have been a stunner if he did.
Jamie
one down,
Payne.
runner at third. Payne getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Base hit, and a run comes in. So digging in, Addy Kopatic. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second, tag, and they got him. Runners at the corners here, one away. Payne digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. In comes the runner from third. It's 11-5. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
That one the other way. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internally.
Hold on. He's coming home. Line drive, base hit right field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and now it's 13-5. Back to the top of the order now. Beckett Singh will hit next. Payoff pitch. On the ground is short, could be two. Payne toss to second, throw to first, safe.
Now batting.
So 2 down. Now here is Jamie Payne.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 14-7. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this guy's a ball of energy right now and kind of the game of his life.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Beckett Singh.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Double play ball to second. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So up next, Jamie Payne.
Come on, ball, get on up.
Hard hit, but right at him and left. Here's the catcher to hit, Wes Saul. This could end it. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. They get the victory. What a way to start their journey here in Omaha. Payne with a standout performance today, Singy.
Yeah, really impressive performance, Boog. Helped his team get the win their first time out here in Omaha. What an unreal effort on a day he'll never forget. With scouts looking on, this guy put on a hitting display for the ages, proving that he has the skill set to play at the pro level.
Live from the ballpark at Omaha, we're ready for Game 2 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks going up against the Tennessee Volunteers. First pitch coming your way next. Two on, one out. McCormick, the next to hit.
The third baseman, Leo
Singy, now that the nerves from Game 1 have died down a bit, do you think some of these players' thoughts have turned to the upcoming draft?
Oh, for sure, Boog. Of course they're all here to win, but there's...
Grounder might be two. And they take the lead with the infield single.
Boog, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
There's a swing and a drive. Gone! That ball was crushed. He'll touch them all. And we're level. It's 1-1. Look at him soaking it all in with his team. It's like a parade out there singing.
Yeah, and you can tell he's loving every second, Boog. This is the college baseball championship. Moments like this are what players dream about.
Yeah, pure joy. And I think I saw one of his teammates trying to do a cartwheel.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Jamie Payne steps in now for the Gamecocks.
Hey, Boog, I was just thinking about those great South Carolina teams here in Omaha. Won it all in 2010 and 2011. Then they were the 2012 runner-up. The player that comes to mind is definitely Christian Walker. His numbers were.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And caught on the warning track. Left stranded, but they do push across one. So up next, Jamie Payne. He's already homered in this game. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this guy's a ball of energy right now and having a game of his life.
And now the right fielder, Nicholas Allen.
Now batting, right fielder, Nicholas Allen.
Swing and a ground ball, Payne. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. So they even it up here.
The batter.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jamie Payne. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 6-4. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Warren Velasmil getting ready to hit. Zavala is just one strike away. Ground ball right side. Gillespie, and it gets by him, and that'll do it. They get the victory to move to 2-0 here in Omaha. Payne with a standout performance today, Singy.
Really impressive performance, Boog, helping his team move to 2-0 here in Omaha. He put on an absolute clinic out there today, and I'm sure scouts were really impressed with what they saw. This kid has the goods to play at the pro level. There's no doubt in my mind.
live from the ballpark at Omaha. The show brings you the elimination game of the College Baseball Championship. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the TCU Horned Frogs. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, it's win or go home time for one of college baseball's biggest names.
Big game on tap today, Boog. 9 innings away from leading his team to the College Baseball Championship game. Pressure-packed opportunity for him and his teammates.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down. Jamie Payne steps in now for South Carolina. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Sparbori makes the catch, and go ahead run on base. Payne digs in now. He looks to be one of the top prospects of the upcoming MLB draft. Some scouts feel that he could be selected early in the first round, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, I think he's on a fast track to the big leagues. He can really do it all.
He's got it, and there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Beats to second, out there. And he'll keep it for just the 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Base hit, center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So digging in, Addy Kopatic. Runner takes off. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
That right there was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a couple of runs.
He's trying for third. Base knock right field. 1 run across. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 3.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of...
Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gillespie. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Payne, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Ripped to right. Drops into the glove, and that is that. First and second, 1 out. Sixto will hit next. Grounder might be 2. To second, that's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they're up by 4.
These guys today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. To second with the throw. Bryce Sparbori getting ready to hit.
Get this guy out of here.
On the ground right side. 4. 6. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. 2 outs. Bases full. Stoets digs in now. 1 strike away. Line drive. And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the national championship game. What a run for this team. Payne with a solid performance today, Singy.
He certainly got the job done as they notch yet another win to advance to the national championship game. Nothing spectacular, but a steady effort to help keep his team on track. I'm sure the scouts see the potential in this young prospect.
Greetings from the ballpark at Omaha. We are ready for the college championship game on the show. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the Cal State Fullerton Titans. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Siggy, today we get to witness this elite college prospect try and bring home a national championship for his school.
Yeah, Boog, most important game of his young career. So much on the line in this one. Can't wait to see how he performs with the baseball we're watching.
First and second, no outs. Jamie Payne steps in now for South Carolina. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Marmolejo going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 6-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner breaks for third. Oliger. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jamie Payne. He really has what teams are looking for. Some scouts have projected him as a first round. That one ripped. Gone! That ball was crushed. And they add to the lead. It's 8-0. This is what you dream of as a kid, Siggy, hitting a home run here in Omaha in front of this national audience. What a moment.
Well, you can see he's on top of the world right now, Boog. If that's not pure baseball joy, I don't know what is.
Absolutely. A swing he will never forget.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Then at first, now it's the shortstop, Jamie Payne. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And out to aboard. So digging in, Addy Kopate. Runner on the go, and they're all loaded up.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Next to hit, Shu Erdman. The 0-2. He's trying for third. In there for strike 3. Caught the rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. So bases all loaded up. Payne getting ready to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Marmolejo on his way over, reaching for it, makes the catch. One down. Reynaldo Cannon now at the plate. On the ground, could be 2. In there safely. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this.
Tejera. And they're down to their last out. Reynaldo Cannon digs in now. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Now the throw to first on the run. And that's it. They're national champions. A perfect ending to an incredible season.
What a performance on the biggest stage, providing the offensive spark they needed to take home the national title. It's a day he and his teammates will never forget. Next stop, the MLB Draft.
With the first pick in the first round, the San Francisco Giants select Jamie Payne, a shortstop from the East Region.
Okay, so there we have it. The first pick of this year's draft is officially off the board. There's been a lot of anticipation for this pick, and now we finally know who it is, Harold. This is a young man that we have known all the way back when he was coming out of high school. Now he's the first overall pick in the draft.
Well, Greg, not only did we get to know him, we got to know his family. And I feel like, man, this is like the greatest thing ever. I know they're celebrating, and rightfully so. But he did everything you want a kid to do. He went to the combine. He showed out there early on. He went to college. That was his decision. It was a good decision for him because he grew and developed. And now we're looking at the #1 pick overall. And so his pathway, we followed it a long ways. Got to know the family and the kid. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, he looked like a superstar in the college baseball championship as well. Oh, did he? He dominated there.
I know you love those pressure-packed moments.
No doubt. You learn a lot about a prospect. Yeah. Hey, every #1 overall pick has a slightly different projection as they enter pro ball. But from what we're hearing from people around the sport, he might have a chance to be like that generational player, Harold, if all goes well. Would you agree with that assessment from
Well, there's no guarantees with the #1 pick. I got to throw that out there. Right?
Okay.
But I love him. I think he's got a shot to really do some great things here. But the game is interesting. But I do believe this. I don't know if he'll be a generational player or not, but I think he'll be in the big leagues quick.
Yeah.
Fast to the big leagues.
Yeah, most scouts think he's going to fly through the minor leagues.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I agree with that.
Again, hopefully we will see this young man in Major League Baseball as early as next year. Very exciting.
Back now on MLB Network from Studio 21 with Carlos Pena. I'm Robert Flores. A new Top 100 prospect rankings has been released, and of course, there are some exciting new names to get to know. Carlos, what does being included on this exclusive list mean to these players?
Well, it's a huge honor, first of all. However, there are other things you have to deal with, like the hype and the pressure. So you have to be very, very, very focused on what you're doing and understand that just getting back to work is going to be key to continue the success.
You touched on it. Being a part of this list comes with extra scrutiny, maybe a little extra pressure. How do players navigate that?
It's difficult, I must say. I, from personal experience, could tell you that you have to kind of set that aside. You understand, you embrace it, you enjoy it, you're thankful for it. But at the end of the day, you still have to go in there and grind. Forget about all those distractions. Focus in the game.
Well, congrats to all the players that were on this top 100 prospects list. We can't wait to see how they develop in the near future and hopefully break into the big leagues.
A tremendous achievement for this prospect in the lineup to make his professional debut in this one. Always a special moment to witness. It's the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Richmond Flying Squirrels. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. And now at the plate, Yordis Valdez.
The second baseman, Yordis Valdez.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole, like it did on that grounder. And a special moment now as he steps up to the plate for the first time in his professional career. Foul ball there. The pitch. Swing and a high fly to left. It's pretty deep. Makes the call and the grab. Runner tags and goes to third. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Applies the tag and they get two. Double play. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. 1 out and 2 on. At the plate, Jamie Payne.
No one better up there. Here we go.
Swings and jolts one to left. This one has a chance. Hits the top of the wall. One runs in. Another comes in to score, and it's now 5-4. What a moment for him as he notches his first hit at the AA level. I'm sure he's hoping to keep that ball as a memento of this achievement, but also to use this as a springboard towards his other professional goals. So with a runner at second and one away, here's the left fielder, Jairo Pomares.
Pomares.
Drive him in. Need you right here.
Runner takes off for third in the dirt.
Got it right there.
Digging in for the Rubber Ducks, Jake Anchia. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break.
Keep it going,
2 outs, runner on first base. Jamie Payne, the next to hit. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. This one high in the air, out to left center. And that'll do it. Coming up to the dish for Akron, CJ Kapis. On the ground, 2-ball. 1 and 2nd. He's out. Back to first, not in time.
The left fielder, number 4.
Bases are empty with 2 away. Carter Howell now at the plate. This one is labeled. That one's back there. And that'll do it. Payne was solid in his professional debut. He had some really nice at-bats. It would have been a special game no matter what, but he acquitted himself nicely and set himself up to build on this game going forward.